Hey guys, welcome to the IB Unfiltered podcast.
Yes.
We're back.
Yes.
Preparing for season 2, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be mainly fun and active. We're gonna take you into the IB experience. So season 1 was mainly about giving you tips and facts and information about IB because we weren't even sure if we wanted to continue or not at some point. But year 2, obviously, there's no going back for us at least. So yeah, we're gonna be taking you with us since we understand everything now and we're pretty good at what we do.
Yeah. Also, you guys might have the wrong view in that IB students shouldn't have fun. They should be always studying and stuff. But this is wrong because you're only a senior once in your life, so you're supposed to have fun. You can also study. That's why you need to learn how to multitask, have fun, study, go out, come back, and all
Exactly.
that. So it's okay, and we're gonna be showing you guys how we can
Everything
do
in our
both.
senior year, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's true, it has been a month since or more than a month, but I mean
More
a month into our senior year and we haven't filmed anything about it, but that's because it was the most hectic month of, I think, ever, for me academically, ever. It was never this stressful. But I realized the importance of the IB summer where you actually have to work and everything. I don't regret not working because I did have fun in my summer and it was worth it, to be honest. I worked a lot in year 1. But I do wish I would have spent at least the first week after we finished from school did anything just so I could enjoy my summer.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Also, guys, before we start talking about what we did throughout the senior year, we want to talk about Maya.
You guys notice there's no one here.
In the middle, usually.
Yeah, we have
right?
a table in the middle, guys. No.
Yeah. So basically, Maya, she left the IB at the end of year 1. I think we stopped filming the podcast and we had our mocks. So after our mocks, she made a decision with her parents and we completely support her.
Yeah.
She's doing so much better in SAT now, and
She moved to SAT, yeah, and then she's doing way better now. And plus, guys, we wanted her to come today because as I said, our podcast is now not based just on academics and facts and information, but it's gonna be about fun and senior year in general. So we're not gonna only be specifying IB. We're gonna give you everything about our senior year in general as IB students.
Exactly.
So we come from a friend group that's in SAT. So
we're the only 2 in IB, and then 5 are in SAT. So
yeah, in the friend group.
Yeah.
So that's why we're really close to the SAT students. And now Maya was one of the girls in the friend group and she left IB, which is really sad, to be honest. We miss our trio, but it had to happen.
But
It's
okay.
fine.
It's okay.
But we wanted her to come today and she couldn't because she's sick. And to be honest, I didn't actually ask her to come. But that's not because I didn't want her to, obviously. But I stop making assumptions, people. That's because البنت تعبانة. This is just a video introducing our senior year and stuff, so it's nothing important.
Exactly.
But it's gonna be a cute episode. You guys have to watch it.
Yes. Okay. So what do we first talk about? We would like to talk about
The last first day.
our last first day. Basically, last first day means your last first day of school, senior year, basically. And since we moved campuses, it was basically a feeling like we're moving to a new school.
Yeah, we moved to a new campus.
It was very exciting, but also scary for us.
Yeah. If it's possible, we're gonna try to show you a tour of the campus.
Yeah.
We can talk to Ms. Reem about that.
If it's possible, and we can, because we don't know. It's
Yeah, because
private.
maybe we're not allowed to.
Yeah, exactly. But it's very, very nice, very big, very spacious.
Yeah.
And I feel like so much more better than the old campus, although we miss our old campus.
Yeah,
it's
obviously because of the memories and everything.
Exactly. Anyways, so basically our first day, last first day, you mean?
Yeah.
We didn't really do anything academic wise. We were getting to know this campus. We were getting to know each other, what we did in our summers. Usually that's what we do in first days of school. It's icebreakers, so it was really fun.
Yeah, but because we're IB, there isn't anyone new to us. But what we meant is that we get to share our summers, we get to do
exactly.
posters and say last first day and stuff that are cute, and get our senior t-shirts and everything.
Exactly.
So it was really nice, but we wished we could have done more, but because the campus is new, we weren't really allowed to even leave our class. So we couldn't even see our friends group, guys. It was actually so sad. But
yeah, it was. We couldn't see our friends or anything. But it wasn't as a very bad
it's
start.
fine. We had fun.
Exactly. Also, then after our last first day, basically, it started getting hectic.
Very, very
the
serious.
teachers were expecting us to like, well, I think, يعني,
Knew that we wouldn't work, but they had hope
yeah,
that
exactly.
we'd try something.
So basically, they were like, okay, so where's your IAs? You're supposed to be done. It's due. And I'm like,
Yeah.
we didn't start
We
anything.
came back. I had a mental breakdown. First of all, let me talk to you about the first thing after last first day that had like my mind blown. Was our IAs. So as you know, we don't get IAs in English and Arabic because they're languages, but we get IAs in every other subject. Okay. So starting with business. Tell me why I had to. Actually, I'll not talk about that. Okay. Let's move on. So after last first day, we came back to the campus, and the first thing we were asked about was our extended essays. That's what people were asking each other the most. They're like, okay, so what subject did you get chosen to be
Yeah,
for your extended
exactly.
essay? Lamar can speak about her experience because mine was traumatic. Tell them about yours in business, and I'll tell them about mine in business.
Okay, so I worked on my business one. It was about something about Zara's like digital marketing strategy and something like that. I don't really care anymore. But it was something.
We don't care anymore, guys. It's a little hint of what's gonna happen.
It was something to do with that, okay? And then I went to my teacher and I was like, look, this is it. Do you want me to fix anything before our meeting with Mr. Yasser? If you guys don't know Mr. Yasser, he's basically the enemy. I'm like, the teachers are the one who accept or reject you. However, he has to be there in the meeting.
Just to like double check on something so you wouldn't get into a problem.
Yeah, no, just so you wouldn't like get accepted based on favoritism or like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
First, we had our business. It was online. Because my teacher was on maternity leave, so it was online, and then he was also there. So me, him, and her were on a meeting, and I was talking about my ideas to them, and then tell me why. I finished, and they're like, you're rejected. I was like, okay. So I left because like it's virtual, so I don't care what they think.
Yeah, it was
So I
virtual.
literally clicked the button, not even thank you. I left.
Basically, my experience in business was actually so bad. Okay, basically, I sent her my outline. Okay, she thought it was good. She liked the idea. It was new. It was innovative. It was nice. And then I was really excited. I was like, oh, okay, perfect. I'll keep going. I ended up making 10 outlines before the business meeting, the virtual one, to see if I got accepted. 10. You guys see how much effort I put into that outline? 10. Every single second she would send me, she'd be like, you have a mistake in this. I'd be like, I'm fixing it right now. I was so determined to get business, and I was sure she was going to pick me because I was sure I did some good effort, okay? So as Amal told you, we went to her in class like a day before our meeting, and I went to her. I told her, is there anything else you want me to add? Anything wrong, let me know now so that I can, you know, not work on English and just, you know, make sure, or like Ulman, that I'm going for business. She's like, no, you're good. I'm so excited for your meeting. I'm like, perfect. Oh my god. So then I'm gonna have the meeting virtually. I'm in my room, I open the meeting, I'm so confident, I'm so excited. Tell me why at some point my business teacher started finding mistakes and saying them out loud in the meeting. Excuse me. You know how mad I got? I was like, I asked you, is there any mistake? The day before, you could have just told me all these things that you were gonna for the meeting. I would have fixed them. I wouldn't have found a problem. I'm pissed off is that I did not even have English as my family. I had nothing. I was like, I'm getting business, I'm sure. Because she even reassured me. No, but tell them, wallah, she reassured me.
She did more than me.
Literally, she found every class.
Find primary, find secondary.
And I found primary. Primary was so hard to find. I had to get I don't know what I had to ask them. It was crazy. In the end, tell me why Mr. Yasser was on my side. Closing the meeting, I got rejected, obviously. And she was the first one who said I got rejected, actually. She was like, don't hate me.
Yeah, she sent me a long message.
I was like,
She sent me a long.
then imagine, after she rejected me, there's a whole other story. She rejected me. I was like, okay, khalas. I'm like, what am I gonna do? They rejected me. I hysterically cried and was screaming because I didn't have a plan B. After the meeting for the English ended, I was like, my business teacher told me I have a second chance. He was like, what? I was like, business. Mona, the one who said about the Hilal thing. He was like, you're the only one I was 100% sure rejecting. I literally cried in his face. I was like, okay, أحسن, and I'm done, and I can't be doing this. And what? And wait. When he told me that, we were in person. We were face to face. He saw how mad I was. I took my bags. I was like, I'm done. I'm leaving. And that was the face-to-face one was in the English meeting, which was like our plan B. Not even my plan B, but okay.
She was like, by the way, Lamar changed her story.
In the meeting.
In the meeting. Yeah, in the face-to-face meeting.
I was after Lamar. I was walking around the
Lamar changed her story, and I told her not to, and I was like, oh my god, so it's already bad start. I couldn't even say anything. And I didn't say.
This was our plan B, huh?
I didn't say good morning or anything. Then I was like, I started explaining, and I don't know, and then they were both laughing at me about how it's like more psychology than English. And then I gave them my other like book, the one that I changed, and then they were also like, so you changed it and it's still psychology. Then I started crying, and then Miss Fatma,
I saw her from the window crying. I was like,
and Miss Fatma gave me a tissue, a dirty tissue from her bag, and then he was like, you're a strong, independent woman. Why are you crying? I was like, okay. I couldn't like argue.
me neither.
Then I was like, okay, thank you, bye. I got out, and I was like, good luck.
When I saw her crying, guys,
I was like, good luck.
because she never cries. I'm always the one that cries.
Then I left. Actually, I didn't leave. I had to wait for her because we were gonna eat after. Or me and Ma, I don't know, some one of us. We're gonna eat. So I had to wait for her. I was like, I'm gonna wait for her outside. Then I waited for her, and then she came out crying. And then she didn't tell me rejected, okay? But she told me you need to fix it, and what's your plan C? And I was like, I don't have a plan C. He was like,
that was only a plan A.
yeah, exactly. What's your plan C? شوي like he's gonna be like plan Z. But I was like, what's your plan C? And I was like, maybe computer science. I fixed it and everything. And it's like literally the day of summer. خلاص, I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to work anymore. This is stressing me
This
out.
was right before the summer. This was part of why we didn't do anything the whole summer, because we got so traumatized after that meeting. Like, we're not working anymore.
So then I sent her my like thing, and she was like, okay, Lamar, I'm happy to work with you for the E. I was like, no, I'm not.
She got accepted.
Then I closed my iPad and I didn't work the whole summer.
Okay. Naomi, I saw them all crying. I was like, I'm dying. I'm literally dying. First of all, I don't know what my book is. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it is. The whole meeting, they were laughing at my face.
Literally, they were so mean girls.
Every single time
giving mean girls.
Literally, they would every single second I'd say something. They'd be like, "What is she saying? What is she doing? Who is she? What is she doing?" Then they start laughing together, and I'd be like, "خير إن شاء الله. مين سمح لكم تتكلمون عني كذا?" ادخل يلا.
Good night.
Bye. I felt so disrespected in a way that I was like, okay, لا عيب يعني. So I got أولا they cussed her out for using AI, and she didn't. Okay, she did, but like not that much. And then أنا بعد I was using AI, but they didn't say anything. But they kept laughing at me for clueless reasons. You know, at some point I was holding my iPad. They're like, "What are you even holding?" I looked at the device. Excuse. No. I was like, he was like, "What are you even reading?" I was like, "What?" I was reading the outline. Wallah, تخيلي. I was like, "The outline." He was like,
"Don't read."
It looks like you're reading like a, and then I don't know what he said. He said something so, like an apple or something like that. He said something that was so stupid.
It was like, you know, their English metaphors.
Literally, he was like, it's like you're reading an apple. I was like, and then they both started laughing. I was like, what the hell was funny about? Once they started making fun of me, I started crying because like at this point, inshallah, I started crying, and then she pulled out the dirty tissue and she gave Lamar, and I was like,
I didn't take the dirty tissue.
Me neither, I didn't take it. I was like, I don't want it, thank you. And then when they started kissing her, Mrs. Fatima was like, what? I was crying. While I was crying, she had the audacity to come and say, no, rejected. She was screaming. I'm like, okay, I don't want to work with you أصلا. I wasn't gonna work with you. I was supposed to do business. وبعدين الثاني هذا like, we gotta respect her rejected. I was like, okay, it's not like I want to be in it. And then they were like, what are you thinking of now? And
Dropping.
I was like, you don't want to know. And then they were like, what do you mean? I'm like, you don't want to know. And I was crying while saying that. And then Miss Fatma was like, these are the exact words, by the way. Miss Fatma was like, what does that mean? I was like, you want to know, yeah? She was like, yes. I was like, dropping. I want to drop. And then she was like, طب think, maybe you want to do Arabic. I was like, don't even speak to
And
me.
then the idea popped in her head.
But then the idea have a plan C. So I obviously went to Baba. I was crying to Baba, and I was crying to Mama. I was like, تشتكون لي هذول الاثنين, because I felt disrespected and it was genuinely rude what they did in the meeting. طبعا بعدين I'm in Arabic now. I'm having the best time of my life in Arabic. Today I got my introduction perfect.
Guys, wallah, our Arabic teacher is the cutest teacher in the world.
She's our favorite. We're gonna get to her.
Yeah,
We
she's
have to
the
get to her.
cutest teacher in the world, actually.
But wait, before we let's order fish face.
I don't want that.
Without ginger
Yes.
and without pickled jalapeno.
Yes.
ايه هذا
Crab.
جديد لا هذا. So now let's talk about IAs.
Okay, basically guys, so I'm gonna like do a really quick review over the IAs because we're still not done with them. So when we finish, we're gonna tell you more about it.
Okay.
So basically, for English and Arabic, as we said, because they're languages, we don't have
have to do
IAs,
IAs
we have IOs.
And something else for the English that's also like instead of the IA is the HLSA. So the HLSA we're both done. We both submitted.
Yeah. Basically, she made us do it. So it was supposed to be submitted by the last day of school. Thank God I finished it.
I did not.
Because I'm not gonna say.
For mine, I submitted very late, but I did it on my own. I did not pay anyone to do it. But then she gave me like simple feedback. She didn't give me actual feedback. So in the simple feedback, I paid someone. No, because this was silly feedback. Well, I didn't have time because we were cramped with so many IAs, and it was good. My IA was good. I just had simple mistakes, so I didn't have the time to fix it. I paid someone to fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
It took him like 2 days, so that's why I'm like saying it's not gonna take that much time. But I don't have the time for that.
And then for business, basically, she was on maternity leave. We didn't have her like things approved. She was mad that the boys section finished before us. That's stupid.
So all of
stuff.
a sudden we have to finish it in 1 week.
Exactly.
It's like it's our problem.
Anyways, so I finished it whatever, and then we're
Me
supposed
too.
to get feedback, but I don't know where's her feedback. Physics, I didn't do my experiment yet, so I can't finish mine, but I finished most of the stuff.
Anna, I submitted physics, my first draft, and she really liked it. She just gave me feedback, and now I have to fix it. So currently, I have to fix my math and my business. I have to fix them all. يعني خلاص they all gave me feedback. I have to fix them.
I only have to fix business when she does, and then physics I have to do my experiment. That's it, and then we've been also enjoying our senior year. We did senior dinner already. We did our senior bucket list, but we're kind of postponing it after we finish all the
Plus, it
tests.
didn't get accepted by the principal of our school yet, so that's
Exactly.
why it was kind
So
of
we're waiting for the like approval, and also we're like not only us, not the IB, also the SAT. They're postponing most of their activities so they can finish with their like outside
SAT. Some people are doing
Yeah.
SATs,
outside of
IELTS.
school tests.
I did my IELTS.
Yeah.
We both got the same grade.
So basically outside of school tests, also like in school tests, university applications. So after we finish all that, we're gonna like focus on our life.
Yeah, and something else I want to also add in year 2 that happened. I'm honestly so happy it happened. We are getting such good grades. Guys, who are we? Wallah, mashallah alayna.
Okay, yeah, we are best like.
So my favorite activity that we've done so far is definitely the Halloween.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Halloween was so fun.
It was so
Basically,
fun. I was dressed as a Greek goddess.
I was Freddy Krueger. So one of my favorites was also
Senior dinner.
Yeah, senior dinner was
It
fun.
was cute. It was nice.
Yeah, it was like memorable.
Yeah, we wore like all floral.
backpack day, kids backpack.
Yeah, kids
it was,
backpack.
It
Yeah.
was also cute. We took photos, and then just in
And then on
general,
Wednesdays we were pink. We all got in trouble.
we
for
got in
wearing
trouble.
pink.
It was such a good memory though.
Yeah, it was. All the seniors got in trouble together. It's like it's cute. It's cute. It's
Exactly.
cute memory. It's cute.
That's it.
So yeah, we're looking forward to more activities and
Yeah.
hopefully more episodes, more vlogs. We have reactions to marks because that's what everybody
Of
likes.
course, of course.
Anyways, guys, so
That's it. So this is the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we're gonna be back for our next video.
bye guys.